Hello, my name is Andrea Sanchez, and today we're going to be reading Bambee. One beautiful spring morning, a little rabbit named Thumper woke Friend Owl with some wonderful news. A baby deer had been born deep in the woods. It's happened, cried the little rabbit. A new prince is born. What's his name? Asked the animals. Why, his name is Bambee, his mother replied. Soon Bambee met all the other wonderful animals in the forest. First, Mrs. Quail and her baby stopped to say hello. Then Mrs. Opossum and her family, who liked to hang upside down, smiled at Bambee. Next, a mole poked his head out from the ground to wish Bambee a good day. Even a flock of little bluebirds flew down to greet the young prince. Bambee made friends with Thumper and a shy little skunk called Flower. They laughed and played together every day. Soon, at the pond in the meadow, Bambee made another friend, a playful girl fawn named Flame. Summer and fall passed happily for Bambee, and when the cold winter came, Thumper taught Bambee how to spin and slide on the frozen pond. Bambee had never done anything like this before. Come on, it's all right, Thumper told him, gliding across the ice. The water's stiff. Finally, winter was over and the spring brought many changes. Bambee had grown into a handsome young buck. His friends Thumper and Flower had grown up too. Friend Owl couldn't get over them. He was sure that any moment now they would all meet somebody and become twitter-padded. That meant they would fall in love. The three friends laughed at the wise old owl and agreed to spend all their time together until Flower met a lovely girl skunk and got twitter-padded. Bambee knew he would miss Flower, but he and Thumper at least he and Thumper could still spend time together. Then Thumper fell in love too. Next it was Bambee's turn. Soon he met a beautiful doe in the meadow. It was his old friend Flame. Bambee suddenly felt dizzy and light as a feather. He was twitter-padded. Bambee and Flame frolicked together just as they had done in the meadow when they were young. But Bambee wasn't the only buck who liked Flame. A stag named Rono soon pushed his way between them, challenging Bambee to a fierce fight. Bambee charged Rono with all his might, and the two bucks butted heads again and again. Finally, Bambee won the fight, and from that day on, he and Flame were always together. One fall morning, Bambee smelled something strange, a smoke. Just then, a majestic stag appeared. It was Bambee's father, the great prince. The forest is on fire, he cried. Hurry, we must warn the other animals to run to the river island. Bambee and the prince warned all the forest animals. Then they crossed the river where they found Flame waiting for them. Bambee and his friends watched as fire destroyed their forest homes and everything around them. After the fire was out, the old stag turned to Bambee. I must leave you now, he said. You will take my place as prince of the forest. Bambee knew this was a great responsibility, but he was ready to accept it. And Bambee knew that when the last bit of smoke was gone, the animals would bravely rebuild their homes. Fall once again turned into spring, and fall once again turned into winter, and the winter into spring. The forest was lush, and the green and smelled of blooming flowers. Soon Thumper and his little bunnies were waking Friend Owl once again. Flame had given birth to twin fawns. All the animals proudly came to celebrate. But no one was prouder than Bambee, the new prince of the forest. He stood overlooking the thickest, smiling down on his family, his heart filled with love. Soon Bambi would teach them the lessons of the forest that he himself had learned so long ago. The end. Thank you.